Alright, so as you can sort of see in the background there, yes, I will be looking at Don't Sleep on Karna. And sorry that this didn't come out earlier, like I said in my community post beforehand, and hopefully in some videos, like, yeah, my whole schedule's about messed up. Like, I'm just sort of uploading whatever I can. Not whenever I can, but just basically, yeah, whenever I can, right? Because and hopefully you guys did look at the Fate Prisma movie that I looked at. Yeah, that'll hopefully entertain you in the meantime before I even, uploaded this. But yeah, and hopefully it should be back to normal this week, but I'm not promising anything, really confirming anything, because I got a whole nother movie to deal with. Because the first one took me a whole day just to do half of it, and then it took me another day to do the other half, because I still had to pre-record for other, reactions. So yeah, just a lot, but I mean, yeah, hopefully, yeah, just schedule will get back to normal. But I don't think this will be a bad thing, because Mondays I usually wouldn't do anything anyways, which hopefully this should be getting out. And yeah, it should be Naruto, yeah, tomorrow, the day after. But yeah, and if you guys still just want me to look at these Don't Sleep videos, then just go ahead and ask me to do them. And yeah, I'll just hopefully be able to get them out soon enough. But other than that, though, hope you guys will enjoy this. Make sure you like, subscribe again. And yeah, just sorry this didn't come out earlier than expected.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
Long way. A long way.
You see my boy cooking.
I had to get back to my roots. The hero of
Okay.
Tsiah, the son of the sun god.
Yes, that's the man right there.
Strengths. We'll start off with something light. Going into Apocrypha, you have the statement where Karna is one of the few servants that will be able to sever an entire plane with his spear alone. You guys have no idea the amount of shaft that was done in his fight against the original Siegfried. He was able to stab Siegfried not once, but 78 times, each time being a vital point on his body. This reminds me of Kirisugu and Kirei. I can't tell what's more impressive, the fact that he pulled it off or the fact that Siegfried tanked it. It further goes on to tell us that with the amount of force that he put behind his lance, Siegfried's eyes should have been gouged out and his arm should have been chopped suey. Keep in mind that
we didn't get to see that.
That makes him invulnerable to every hit that's B rank or lower. And yet you have Karna, while he does have an A rank spear, it tells us that the only reason he got past Siegfried's armor is because of his spear strength and the quality of his technique. It's been said that they clashed over 10,000 times and they were both covered with over 1,000 wounds, still managing to push through it. This is on top of Siegfried getting healed by his master in the background. Let's not forget to mention, and this is still crazy to this day, they were fighting for several hours straight. They even went as far to say that they could fight for at least 3 days straight without getting tired, and they'd still keep going. The only reason they did stop is because they were forced to. In the time that they did,
we didn't have time for all that.
Devastated the entire area, including the highway next to them. It was described that their shockwaves were so powerful that it looked as if a meteorite landed. Joan of Arc herself, witnessing Karna's destruction, believes that he can burn an entire forest to the ground on his own. She also mentions that if a bridge was there, it would have been leveled all the same. We've seen him block Siegfried's attack with his back turned. Both of them, especially Karna, going at extraordinary speeds that couldn't be discerned. Neither one of them using their phantasm the entire time. When he went against Vlad, He ignored the damage of the stakes and the flames.
Oh
Vlad
yeah, he
was
ignored
being
that.
boosted by the territory of Romania.
He
to
like,
keep
that is
up with
nothing.
Karna as a demigod in the first place. The odds were in Vlad's favor, and it still wasn't enough. You have his armor phantasm that was given to him by his father Surya.
That armor is crazy too.
90% of any of the damage that he takes. This man is tanking everything. It got to the point where Vlad had to give his props when he seen how many stakes Karna was able to deal with. Karna managed to break 1,000
1,000?
stakes, burn 800, and stop 2,000 of them with the power
Hey.
of his armor. 3,800 stakes that can impale you instantly, and he was still ready to go. He has great awareness. He was able to deduce the fact that Vlad was getting a boost despite having nobody tell him that was the case. If you look into the manga, he pierced through Vlad's body 4 times. Vlad being lucky enough to sustain due to him having his boost. He was able to tank a hit from Galatine straight to the chest. You have to consider the fact that Gawain's master was Leo, who trumped everybody in that timeline. Meanwhile, Karna only had Genico, who specifically said to be third rate. For at least half the fight, in order to conserve his energy, he wasn't even using his spear.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Galatine and Karna was
that boy
fighting
using his
him with
hands.
bare hands. He was blocking Gawain's
Come on now, he got
Galatine
hands
with his
today.
gauntlets. What is happening right now? When Karna finally did pull out his spear, he kept up with Gawain's attacks despite him being an expert swordsman. In his fight against Violet in Fate Extra CCC, she was astonished by his speed and his overall raw power, pushing her back with little effort at all. This is coming from a high servant with 3 spirits inside of her, including Medusa. In Fate Extra,
Yeah, I can tell she got something up in there. Hey, hey, yo, that chest area, you know. Hey,
Arjuna being an incredible
whatever, Arjuna.
demigod himself, he fused with every deity from the Hindu pantheon, except Ganesha and Kama. This includes the primordials, Shiva and Vishnu. That being
Man,
said,
look
he
at
was
your
opposed,
boy.
but it still wasn't enough to beat Super Karna. Meanwhile, Karna only had Shiva, Vishnu, and Ashwatthama's spirit core. You thought 3 days was ridiculous. Karna trained with Ashwatthama thousands of times in preparation for this battle. Ashwatthama being just as skilled, if not better, depending on who you ask. Looking over at Apocrypha, due to Karna's past of him being such a charitable person, he has some of the most ridiculous willpower in the entirety of Fate. You have statements claiming that his sheer will is one of his strongest aspects. Fighting against Vlad, when he had his insides gouged out, when he had the nerves in his arms get severed, when he was enduring pain by using the fire from his mana burst as a means to hold on. It actually harms him to use the move, and he's using it through the entire fight, just enduring the pain. Because of his ties as a demigod, he has been granted an elite spear that matches up with his prowess. It comes at an abnormally massive size. It's been said that even the king of gods wouldn't be able to wield this spear.
Yeah?
Despite all of this, Karna is
He's
bending
something
the knee
else,
for
then.
no one. When Semiramis tried to downplay him and get inside his head, it did nothing to him. This tells us that the mental gymnastics will not have any effect.
Oh nah, yeah, he's always like calm, and then yeah, just like I said, the willpower.
External hits from flames. In his fight against Gawain, he was able to survive a dead-on blast from Galatine on top of Gawain raising his strength prior to the attack. This also was due to his willpower. Even at the end of Lost Belt 4, when Karna's spirit origin was completely eliminated, he was able to manifest through sheer willpower.
What, bro? Nah, that's
He
crazy.
tanked a hit from Charlemagne unarmed, showing no signs of damage. It looked as if he wasn't even bothered. So you're choosing to die,
I'm saying,
is what you're telling me.
bro,
He was able to dodge
I see a single
Spartacus
scratch
at
on him.
point-blank range. He used his spear as a propeller against Violet to adapt to her whip-like attacks. He tanked 3 arrows head-on from Arjuna in his regular form. He is not the type to normally hold back in a fight, evidenced by the fact that he refused to go easy on Joan of Arc. He had her shook. He's not trying to fight me, he's trying to one-shot me. No questions asked. His spear thrusts come out so fast and in such a large quantity that it looks like a stone wall. Going up against Vlad, he was able to approach him at a speed that looked as if he was teleporting. He was easily able to make haste.
What is going on with that? Y'all know what I'm talking about, bro. They should be that big. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nah, bro.
Karna was able to snatch.
What was she doing with all that?
Before he even got the chance to use it. In a matter of seconds, when the two sides met up in Semiramis' temple, Karna was able to snatch Analana's arrow straight out of the air at point blank range.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to try a little harder than that. In that same scene, he was able to block Chiron's arrow with his spear. Even though both servants are revered for their skills in archery, he is fortunate enough to have his discernment of the poor skill, allowing him to see through a person's deception, being actively shown using this against BB. You try to trick Karna and you're only going to be playing yourself. He is a master when it comes
just
to
see through those lies.
martial arts. In his profile, it tells us that his skills can be ranked one of the highest out of all the servants. When he went against Vampire Vlad, his flame prana burst was enough to burn Vlad alive, outright disregarding the boost to his endurance. He can summon his flames in the palm of his hands and manipulate them to spit fireballs as projectiles if he wants to. He was shown manifesting magical spears when he was fighting the possession of Siegfried, caging him from several angles. Joan mentioned that he is a danger beyond compare. He told Joan and Siegfried, y'all can't see me, I will fight both of you at the same time. Who wants these hands?
I'm saying, bro, I want the hands.
It would be absurd to leave Karna out the
Man,
conversation.
don't be messing with
Roman
him.
himself said that Karna's spirit origin is off the charts. Once again, you have Violet praising his skill with the spear, saying that he is so effortless with his movement that the trees around him might as well not even be there. Even on the verge of death, he had Violet convinced that he was fighting at full power. In Fate Extra, it tells us that even Gilgamesh would have to concede to some degree to his power.
Yeah, okay.
Karna was the only
Hey.
one who was able to see
Yeah, that Gil versus Karna. Hey.
when she came in the room. When he fought against
This is a perfect opponent for Gil.
was scorching all of the earth around them.
And then yeah, just Karna's a perfect opponent, or yeah,
Same shockwave that was able to
each other
slice
way.
the entire metal pole in half. In Apocrypha, he is stated to have the greatest defense in the entire war. When
It's
he
like
fought
you're already
against the
fast
Persian
enough, and then you got this
Siegfried, he was
defense.
tanking his Balmung's phantasm.
They ain't got the martial arts. Like, you can really throw some hands.
Fight against Arjuna. Arjuna fused all of his divine spirits into his weapon, and Karna was able to tank them all for 5 seconds by just wearing his golden armor. The great hero Rama mentioned that what he accomplished was on par with holding off the ocean itself with his bare hands. That out of all the heroes in history, only a few would have been able to pull this off. And of course, how can you forget about his Brahmastra? As long as he's stronger than the enemy, he can invoke the power of Brahma and incinerate
Nah, I know what that was. If he did get hit by that,
Vlad's entire body with
nah,
that
bro.
fight.
Sig would have been finished, bro.
Brahmastra Kundala that he used against possession Siegfried. He was able to level the entire area by throwing this towards the earth. Everything around them was destroyed from miles on end. Facing off against
Nah, it's like, how did they even got something to stand on still?
might as well be extinction itself. And although he had an extra energy source, he summoned the power of Indra and annihilated Charlemagne through his phantasm. Arjuna being defeated alongside him. When he does this against possession Siegfried, he destroys everything that's around him just from bringing it out. Unless you have the same plot armor as Sig, this might end really bad for you. In Lost Belt 4, using his regular form, Karna mentions how he could casually wipe out a town with no resistance. He also mentioned that he could casually level a mountain if he wanted. He has the advantage.
Yeah, they leveled several mountains in his fight versus
This is thanks
Sig.
to his unique flame monoburst. Many servants need a command spell for this. Karna's got you covered. He beat Li Shuwen, who is literally a spear arts master. He was praised by Altera, one of the strongest in the franchise, defeating her as well. He took on the alien white titan who, in his own words, is stronger than the primordial deity Vishnu.
No, that's new to me.
He cut through an entire
I don't know what that was I just saw.
When you're going up against the gods, this is a completely different battle. These servants are lucky. Karna was nerfed to fit into Fate, and he's still stronger than majority of them. In fact,
I'm saying, how he getting nerfed and he's still better? I'm telling you, bro,
On the
he's
flip side,
him.
I gotta say his main disadvantage would of course be his mana consumption. One of the main reasons he didn't use his phantasm against Gawain from the start is that his sheer mana consumption would take a great toll on his master. High trade-off to fuel this level of power. Do you really have to ask? I gotta hit this man with the A rank.
Hey,
Extremely
okay.
powerful, a very rare, calm, and collected state of mind, and an iron fortitude that's willing to die for. Who do we stop sleeping on next? Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, who is it indeed?
And I will be back with more Type Moon content.
But outro. But yeah, that is it. But still, it's like, even if he can't use the phantasms, we can clearly see what he can do without them. So, hey man, by all means, hey, he can keep all of that mana, whatever. You ain't gotta consume nothing. But yeah, that was Don't Sleep on Karna. Yeah, I gotta watch the video again, but I do remember, bro, if Sig got hit by this, it's over. It does not matter what you have. It's just over. Cause I'm looking at it, I didn't know that was like a literal, like, actual attack. Like, I mean, I know he's attacking him, yeah, but I thought it was just some regular old beam, very powerful beam that just came from his eye or whatever. I'm like, cause yeah, when it's like being animated like this, I really can't even tell what special attack they're using or not, because there's so much going on the screen, and it's the time to where it's just straight fighting, right? It's like they don't have the time to really name their attacks like that, really explain them like most other anime characters. Like, no, we're going at it. Like, we don't got time for that. But yeah, at first, thought that was just a regular beam. I'm like, looking at that abilities video, no, that is a whole, like, thing. Then, he also had something else. I'm gonna try and see if I can find it. Actually, I think it was like right when this happened, too. Yeah, yeah, here it goes. So, yeah, I know I said before that I would never forget this fight, but there was some things I did forget. But it was like this part, it was like really well animated. I think he just, like how they explained it, he had to get rid of something, or it was something that happened. But yeah, like the art style was kind of different. Like, I think it was more sort of like a pencil sketch sort of thing, right? But basically, yeah, he had that as well. But yeah, still, like you guys, we can pretty much tell Karna is definitely him. Yeah, there's actually a little bit extra here that I didn't get to see from like certain other ability videos, but like, yeah, him versus Gilgamesh, that's definitely something I would love to see. It's like, yeah, we can talk about it and all, and say like how very equal on terms they can be, but not. And actually, there might really be a video out there. I really just probably got to search it up, and it'll just pop up. But yeah, it would be nice for them to actually do it for like an anime or something too. But I don't even think that would be possible, right? Unless I'm like yeah, completely unaware of something. But yeah, other than that though, hey man, that's my boy Karna, and yeah, just comment down who you guys want me to see next. Yeah, don't sleep on. And I know I got to get back to these Magecraft videos too with Otaku Daikun, cause yeah, just trying to check out other people, right? Yeah, have more people than Otaku, right? Yeah, that's my boy, but it's like, yeah, look at people like Tsiah, then I did forget their name, but the other person that explained Karna, right, that actually got me to know about his abilities and all that. I think I looked at part one, and then there was like a part two. Yeah, like really explaining. But yeah, just have more people, right, hear it from their perspective, not just one single person. Like, yeah, get it from multiple people, see how they explain them. Because yeah, this right here, don't sleep on. It's like more so than anything, I'm really looking at the feats, right? Like, what can he really do? What he's already accomplished compared to, I guess, really, I mean, because he's showing what happens on like paper and all that manga, but I'm mostly looking at like, yeah, what he's done, or what these characters have done in like the anime, or like the feats, you know, stuff they've already accomplished. So yeah, that's just a different approach, a different way of showing how powerful they can be, right? But other than that, though, hope you guys did enjoy this, though. Make sure you like, subscribe again. And yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next one.